this week we've got Spin Cycle Rescue, School for Sale, and Drive-Thru Attack.
Oh shit.
For our first story, this 74-year-old woman stumbled and suffered a head and face injuries while she was hiking in Arizona's Phoenix Mountain Preserve.
That's what she gets for going outside.
Yeah, I never go there.
And so the Phoenix Fire Department rescued her by airlifting her to a hospital, but the video for getting rescued
yeah, that's
went
right.
viral.
It's good. It's a good video.
It's fucking funny.
Is this like the fucking Simpsons where they pick him up and then he falls and they're like,
No, we gotta watch this.
I feel so bad for laughing.
I fucking cried laughing.
Really?
Yeah. Just watch.
74-year-old
74-year-old lady.
Just watch it, please.
74-year-old lady.
Why is that shit spinning so much?
That's not even. Hold on.
It gets crazier and crazier and crazier.
No, it's so glitchy.
What's going faster, her or the fucking rotator blades?
She's rescuing the fucking.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Why?
Holy shit!
Oh no! Oh no!
It's still funny.
Dude, shit's like ice skating, dude.
Guess that's like a video that was only like 5 seconds long and somebody kept looping it.
It's still going.
Is she okay?
Imagine they fucking unzip that thing and just vomit everywhere.
I would have unzipped
74.
it. If I was in that shit, I would have been like, fuck this thing. I'm fucking get it out of here.
Dude, do they unzip it and just like piss and shit fucking flows out of that thing?
Oh fuck. So someone actually counted the time she was spinning.
They would.
175 times.
That's it?
I thought it would be like 500.
I thought it'd be like 17,000.
Oh my god, dude.
I love how you guys prepped it though. Everyone's like, she's 74.
That really helps you get the laugh that I needed.
It does.
Like, was she, I hope she was passed out in there, dude. I hope she was out for that. She was awake.
She's like, wait, I'm alright. My face, my head, we're good. Just put me down. I'm okay. I feel better. I can walk.
Like she's in there, she's like, oh Jesus.
She was actually hunchbacked. Now she's fucking straightened out.
I don't even think the age matters because whatever she got rescued from is in a
Worse now.
She might as well have like driven over a forest and the sleeping bag is just fucking hitting like every single tree and cliff and rock on the way out.
You know what I picture? Like, do you guys ever get on roller coasters and the G-force so intense, you're just like, God damn.
Yeah.
Probably like,
Oh god.
That's like fucking astronaut training.
Well, it's already scary enough you're getting pulled up by this thing, but to have that shit.
I'm sure there was a second where she's like, am I fucking being punked?
I know. Am I getting trolled in this motherfucker?
Is it my brain that's spinning right now? Am I dying? But it's actually the fucking helicopter.
She's like, this is what death is. I think I'm dead.
How do you stop it?
like, this is so fucking fast.
Oh fuck.
It gets faster and faster.
It's like they're just watching her.
It gets faster and faster.
No, they gotta be laughing in there.
You know they're laughing.
You can't lower her. Imagine if they lower her. She's like a weed whacker, and she's just taking out all the plants.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
This poor.
I just picture her in the going,
I wonder if she was screaming
I
down.
wonder if she just looks at the propeller blade and the propeller blade's not even moving. She's fucking straight the whole time.
That's really good.
She's falling.
It looks like the helicopter's
That's amazing.
Is she okay though?
So she's okay. She was treated for dizziness and nausea.
It wasn't from the injury.
Doctors had to find her fucking eyes. They found him in her feet.
They did give her meds for that.
You had to assemble her back together.
Yeah, so they're saying that what happened was that the extra thing, the
Cord? Cable?
the cable that's supposed to stabilize it is snapped.
I want to hear the conversation inside the helicopter. These rescuers were like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I'm sure they're never gonna release it. They're probably cracking up too. Like, oh no.
How can you not laugh? Especially when they were reporting this. Look how fast that bitch is how can you not fucking...
Dude, that's a hell of a tie job. Nobody mentioned that.
Oh god.
For her to stay in there?
That's good advertisement for that company that made that whole system. Well, I mean, not the spinning.
yeah.
Just how strong it is.
And good thing that rope snapped and not the other rope.
Yeah, exactly. The one that was holding her.
Oh, I watched this yesterday, and it still brought me to tears. Like,
Is there any commentary from her at all?
Oh fuck, that'll be tough.
I think because we all picture our moms in there.
Grandma.
Grandma.
I picture her commentary would just be like if you smashed your hands on a keyboard. It's like HGFK, get it, GFL.
I just picture like, whoa.
I just picture her going, fuck.
They were able to stabilize her, like doing some sort of maneuvers, and then they took her to the landing site, which was not that far away.
But how'd they land?
I know, she's still spinning.
I know, like, who caught it and stabilized
It was
it?
a very windy day, obviously, but then it was also because she was going with the turbine wind that's created by the actual helicopter blades.
She looked like a
Yeah, but how do they?
How did they land? So you gotta get. It's like that movie Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey. You gotta fucking match the speed and the rotation. So they got a fucking guy on a merry-go-round and they're like throwing him around just to get him at the same fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like how else would you do it?
She looked like a kid like unwinding his fucking yo-yo, dude.
Yeah, they're calling it, she was the rotor wash, the turbulence caused by the rotary wings. But yeah, they were able to somehow stabilize it enough to land her, and then they did something else, and then
She was spinning all the way to the hospital?
no, she wasn't.
I feel like the thing spins. You know, once it gets wound up, it finally stops. It's just like, oh, thank God, it's just going down. She's like, fuck.
Dude, can you believe some people pay for that experience? It's like to go to space camp and all that kind of shit.
She had free space training. There you go.
Yeah.
Should be a certified astronaut now.
All right, moving on to the next story. This high school senior, in order, like his idea of a senior prank, instead of like making a mess,
Oh no.
what were you
Or
thinking?
maybe it's a good thing.
He's donating to a homeless shelter.
I don't know. Anyway, go.
So he decided to do something a little bit more chill, which was to post the school for sale on Craigslist.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's a pretty
That's
good prank.
good.
I'd want to buy a school.
That's
Good
a
for
pretty
this kid.
That's who did it.
Ooh, interesting.
So it's going on sale for $12,275.
Ooh, I buy it. That's cheap.
What would you do with
He
it?
should have sold it for his year. He should have sold it for his graduation year.
Like
Oh,
2,000.
we could shoot movies in there for 12,000.
Imagine you have a school that's so much square feet. And you have a full kitchen. You have so much.
Basketball court.
Yeah, so
Imagine
like,
hide
the
and
selling
seek,
points
man.
here is newly built football fields, newly added 4 modern day rooms next to Walmart for convenience, huge parking lot, great for party goers looking for somewhere to park, bigger than normal dining room. Reason for sale is due to loss of students coming up. And named after the hometown resident U.S. President Harry S. Truman and his family. And so that whole thing, the police department investigated the Craigslist ad because the school contacted the police because of the part that says loss of students. That comment.
Oh,
Come on.
as in we're graduating, you dipshit.
That's what the students said, but the school administrators did not. They took it as an implied threat.
So they took it as students dying.
Yes. So they said.
That's a stretch.
They just want a reason to get this kid in trouble.
Yeah.
I hate this guy because he actually was pretty funny.
So they're trying to just like they were relating it all back to the recent school shootings. So they said that whether or not it's real or implied, it's a real or implied threat, they will face discipline. So the student has faced discipline.
Oh no.
They're saying that they will have extra police officers for the remainder of their school year.
God, shut
And they
up.
will have additional officers at graduations at all of their high schools because of this.
They will make sure to suck the fun out of all of it.
I mean, like,
That just means that they were so super paranoid about school shootings that they just made this problem happen that way.
it kind of made his prank even more epic.
Now it's all over the news. And then people are standing by him.
So this is Kylan. He's the student.
Damn, that fool is old.
He looks like he sells car insurance for a living.
He looks like he works at Harry Potter World.
He does,
Yeah.
he does.
That's crazy, man. What is this world coming to?
That's a good prank though.
It is a good prank.
Yeah, it's one of those pranks that you're like, oh, that's clever, man. Good
I
job.
like the funny ones, that like the actual good ones that nobody gets hurt.
And there's no vent. Exactly.
Yeah. Those are fun.
Not like the red cups saying "fuck you" or whatever. Have you seen this? The red cups in the chain link fence, and it's like "fuck this school."
Oh yeah, like they make a word out of it.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Did you guys at school
craft
have a
project.
senior prank? Or did you guys do a senior prank at your schools?
I did one.
What did you do?
I think we just spray painted neon orange dicks all everywhere. We did. Oh, it's that Keppel.
Oh, really?
That's vandalism. That's not a prank.
Oh, that's true.
Senior pranks are.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't partake.
Like don't they steal like the principal's car and put it on the roof? Or like that's in movies and shit. I never.
Yeah, like how do you do that in real life?
I mean that's literally illegal. You stole a car.
There was one that they put like they got like half a car. They bought it from a junkyard or something.
Oh, yeah.
Put it next to a wall, and then they painted the wall to make it look like there was a hole and rubble all over
That was
it.
cool. We talked about it in the news.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I like shit like that.
Clever vandalism.
Yeah, not like we filled the principal's car with sand, 100% sand.
That's actually pretty good too.
But dude, that's like, no, it's fucked. The car is fucked.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he was saying that other people had ideas of creating the front lobby into a beach. So
That'd be
like a
cool.
bunch of sand and stuff.
Damn, where did they get the money?
Yeah, right?
Expensive.
What if their family owns like a fucking sand business and then they have all the sand in the world?
All right, last story. A driver was waiting in a Taco Bell drive-thru in San Diego when this homeless lady walked up to him and stuck a syringe in his hand.
Fun.
What the fuck?
Like stuck it in his hand, right? Like.
So it's like you got AIDS, motherfucker. Cause that urban legend is scary.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
the AIDS virus dies the moment it hits
Air.
oxygen and air. Yeah, so so you're fine with that. You're not gonna.
How do you know that? That's.
I read up on it.
That's tight.
That makes me feel better. But I thought that's how you get it, by sharing needles.
Well, there's still blood in the needles when the blood goes back.
All the blood's in the needle.
Remember when we got our IVs?
So what if they do that with?
But then yeah, isn't it
If it
still
was, I guess so.
exposed
If there was still blood in there, then
Because
I guess.
even they
But
say-
like, it's the one that you're talking about, like how like they put needles in theater chairs and shit.
And then you sit on it.
Yeah, I remember that urban.
That, like,
Theater
where they
chairs?
Put their finger.
You never heard of that urban legend?
No.
They put AIDS in the needles and put in the theater chair and you sit down and you get AIDS.
Ow.
It's like sewing needles though, so they
Yeah.
poke themselves in.
Or like if you go into like a payphone, remember those ancient relics, and then you look for change and you put your
Yeah,
finger
I remember that
inside,
too.
you get pricked.
Or like if you play basketball with someone who has AIDS, you get AIDS.
Yep.
That's what they legit thought.
That's why everyone's
in the
afraid.
90s.
Yeah.
Is it from the high five? Your high five?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's why Magic Johnson was so good.
I remember when I was a little girl, I'd watch novelas, and one of the girls in the novela, she had HIV, and then like everyone near her, like she had no friends because no one wanted to even be near her because they thought they were gonna.
They act like, it's the bubonic
So when
plague.
she sneezed, like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, it was like the biggest drama scene ever.
I love novellas.
I would jump in a pool. That's what I'd do.
Because the chlorine kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this guy, his name is Ralph. He now has to take blood tests for 7 months
Oh.
to make sure he didn't get any diseases, and he also has to pay more than $3,000 in medical bills. So he was saying that the woman just was acting very erratically, and that he was just waiting for his order at the drive-thru. So then the woman started talking to him.
Well, he doesn't even work there.
He was waiting in his car
Buying food.
at the drive-thru. Yeah. And so he said all of a sudden she pulled up her left hand, which had a bag and a syringe right here with the needle sticking out. She pushed my hand into the car, and when she pushed my hand into my car, the syringe entered the side of my hand.
Oh.
And then the woman just wandered off.
Nothing about Del Taco, huh?
Nope.
that's scary as fuck, bro.
Because this Taco Bell.
I know. That's why.
Oh.
That could be any of us waiting for their Taco Bell.
Not Joe.
Damn.
You don't like Taco Bell?
Nope.
He's safe.
Joe's safe.
This was in San Diego too.
Did he still get his order?
Hell yeah.
What do you do? Like, I would get out of the car and punch her.
Yeah, that's my natural reaction. I would get out of the
First off, why are you sparking conversation?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
would
to keep
put
my
my
windows
window
up.
up
Yeah.
immediately.
I know some people though. They're like, well, they're human too, and like they're harmless.
I'm like that to like just like the normal, like not the ones that are screaming and crazy, you know. But if they're
Acting
just, like, sitting there-
erratically?
yeah.
That's how people die, dude. You know how many people die because they're being nice to somebody? It's like they're being followed by somebody and they decide not to run, or they're like gonna
'Cause you don't wanna
politely
offend
walk.
them?
Exactly. That's how you get fucked up.
Like if they ask for change, I'll be like, no, it's fine. Like I don't ignore them.
You should.
No, I don't think you should ignore them. That's fucked up.
Dude, Nikki's
do.
attitude is so great. Nikki was telling me that so in our neighborhood, she was walking one morning.
Oh no! What
and
did Nikki do?
This guy, no, it's not her. It's this guy. He like skateboarded up like around her or something, and then he went away, and then all of a sudden she sees him up in the end of the street, and he skateboards and stops at the end of the street, and she just immediately nope and turns the fuck around and just goes the other way. Like no politeness, no like I'm gonna cross the street or whatever. It's just like, hey, just so you know my intentions are, fuck you.
That shit's creepy.
And he didn't follow her.
I think living in downtown LA will make you a mean person.
Well, no, it's because I read this thing with like homeless people, and they're always like the worst part of being homeless. Like, especially when you're just like a regular guy that just came on hard times. The worst thing about being homeless is when people treat you like you don't even exist.
Yeah, but imagine being panhandled to 9 times a day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm still gonna say sorry, no, but I'm not gonna walk by and ignore them. Yeah, I
but
don't
if they're
ignore
acting
them.
crazy and they're trying to
Then
talk to me, I don't acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Like, you don't exist.
If
You're
they're
scary.
crazy, then I won't say anything. But if it's just like a dude asking for money, I'll always say no, and have a nice day or whatever.
I say nah.
So you
Some
do
sort of
talk to them.
acknowledgement. Some sort of
If I have energy.
He does the door thing where he goes blah, and he hits him in the face.
That guy was crazy.
What guy?
What guy?
I told this story before.
I've never heard this story.
In Barbell, I think, right?
No. So real quick, I was driving out of my my garage place, and then this guy came up erratically, and he was fucking yelling at me and all this shit, and then he was like, "You got money!" And then he was at my door like this. So then I opened up the door real quick and went BAM to his face and closed the door and drove off.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's scary.
What does he think's gonna happen? You got money? Yeah, man, here you go.
He was crazy. He was on drugs.
Yeah, what was he expecting?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you could have just drove away, but I like that you were like blah. Then he took off.
It was like a bee that was coming too close and I had to go like that.
Maybe he was reading a personal development book, and it's like, you have to demand what you want. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll try that out.